What is going on, IF Warriors? So today we have another transformation video, but the cool thing about this transformation video is that it is a time lapse video. So it's a 30-day intermittent fasting weight loss time lapse video. So it looks like this is his day one. He's 252 pounds. You can see his body here. We're going to see it in a time lapse, and there's going to be a cool element to the time lapse that should reaffirm the things that you should be doing to ensure that you see a difference over time, right? So let me go ahead and press play on this real quick. All right, so there is music. I just want to make sure that we don't hear the music. Okay, you guys can't hear the music. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to play this real quick, and you'll see how it works, right? He's already on day 5. Look at this. Day 30. Now, you see a difference here. You could definitely see a difference in this area right here. You can see a difference in this area. You can see a difference in the face area. And he's standing in the same exact spot, which is why the time lapse works so well, right? But here's the thing. During that time lapse, you couldn't see much of a difference because each change was just below the just noticeable difference. This is why I always tell you guys that when you're losing weight, yes, you need the scale because that's going to help you know that that weight is actually coming off, but the scale could be very misleading. The most important thing is to take pictures, because when you take pictures and you cross-reference them with pictures from the week before, or if you're taking a picture every week, right? Same day every week, then you can get to a point where you cross-reference that picture on the 4th week with the 1st week, and you'll see a dramatic difference. Even if week 1 and week 2 isn't that different, week 4 and week 1 could be dramatically different. But because you're constantly seeing your weight going down every single day, you're visually seeing yourself reduce weight. You're not seeing it explicitly because it's below the just noticeable difference. So this was a perfect example of that, because as you're seeing him time lapse, you're probably thinking in your head, I don't really see a change happening. But then once he shows a picture of what it looks like after versus before, you see that there's a big change there. Now let's continue. Same thing will happen when he does this sideways, right? So he's going to also go sideways. And you see, look, it's like barely anything is happening. But when you put it side by side, you see the dramatic change. And even as he's jumping up and down, you can see that there is a lot of weight that have been, or a lot of body fat that has been lost. Look at the size in the belly region. Even the back, how much more thinner it is from the back. So I believe he's day 2. I'm wondering if he puts because he was 252. I'm wondering if he put the weight at the top. Let's see. I don't think he did put the weight at the top, but let's take a look. Let's see. Before, after. You can't get any better than literally doing it at the same exact spot, wearing essentially the same exact thing. You can't get any better than that. All right, man. So that is basically the video. I love intermittent fasting transformation videos. This was like one of the most detailed ones where you do time lapses, when you step in the same spot, when you frame yourself in the exact same frame on your camera, and you go through that weight loss process, and you show us the before and afters being in the same exact spot. It's very detailed, and it shows the underlining thing that kind of demoralizes a lot of people is that if you're not tracking with photos and video, you might feel that nothing is happening. So it's very important to track with photos, track with videos, and of course use the scale once a week or whatever. But photos and videos is important for you to kind of visualize or see the body fat loss over time, right? You could get to week 6 and look back at week 2 and be like, damn, this is how much I've lost. Or look back at week 1 and say, look how much I've lost. This is a big difference. This is a difference that I'm seeing, as opposed to just looking at yourself every day in the mirror when, you know, you're not going to notice every day. Like, when you finally lose all your weight and you get to like the place that you want to be at, if you didn't track it, it will feel like nothing has been changing. Seriously, even if you go from a big, huge amount of weight to, it will feel like nothing has been changing because you're seeing yourself every single day in the mirror. So you have to encapsulate, like, you know, basically create a capture the moment of when you were a certain weight and had a certain body fat percentage to every single week and to the present day. That way you'll know that, you'll see that there's a change happening. All right, guys, if you have a transformation video that you want me to put on here and talk about with intermittent fasting, go ahead, send me that transformation video, and I'll go ahead and do a video reacting to your transformation. Like I said, love transformation videos. Love them. Absolutely love them. Can't get enough of them. All right, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is Fledge Fitness. I'm out, and I love you.